Stavros Tousios for M4Markets. Today, we're going to have a quick look at the two indexes, the S&P and also Nasdaq. Looking at the S&P, of course, first, you will see that we have broken outside this ascending channel. We have had one retest, and then we have had a second retest. And now what's happening is that we're seeing a weak attempt to the upside, relative, of course, to momentum, and a divergence coming through. Double bottom currently at the around 4100s, okay, and if we do lose that swing high at around the 70, then that would probably open the door down to 3940 and perhaps even lower territories around the 3850. Now, however, and importantly, we have come down to a level to assume a bounce, and we see actually the bounce taking place at the exactly at the 30 oversold territory. At the same time, though, what we do see is that we have a very big hidden divergence signal that suggests that momentum could send prices higher. So it is paramount, in my opinion, since we've also got a double bottom down here, that we see an actual move to the upside today, perhaps up to around the 4150, 4170 area, perhaps even lower, higher, who knows, in order to support this short-term idea. Now, of course, that doesn't necessarily mean we're going to go up there and continue higher. However, it might just simply be a correction. If 4133, which is the previous low over here, right, gives in, then the potential for us to move all the way back to the top is going to increase. But if we fail to cross above 4135, and if we go up, then the chances of further downside are going to increase. Let's not forget, we have a divergence, has already played through because we come down to oversold territories, but we can go lower. Not necessarily, it's not necessarily that we see an upside now. We do see this as upside now from these two events, double bottom and RSI being in oversold or bouncing exactly at the oversold territory. Now, when it comes to Nasdaq, the situation is a little bit different, okay? Obviously, the upside move is a little bit more upward, okay? There is a bit more slope, and the trend still remains in an acceleration mode because we are above the base channel, okay? And the base channel is the one here. If we see the acceleration channel, okay, however, we still haven't, of course, gone all the way up, but we haven't gone all the way down either. We have, however, managed to see the median line holding for now. So this move to the downside could eventually take us down to around 1260 something for an actual retest. If prices hold, this can continue higher and it would be an actual retest. But if we fail to hold that level, then the next level is going to be the bottom of the acceleration channel, which is maybe 10, 20 pips lower than that, okay, or units. And then after that, really, guys, if we tap into the territory of that swing high over here around 1225, then most probably going to also, pave the way towards the 1165 as well. Now, the situation here is a little bit different because we don't really see any sort of signals apart from a similar signal that we see on the S&P. Of course, we have this one first that has probably already played out. That's where we're coming down. Maybe we're going to see that continue to the downside, but we do have this hidden bullish divergence again. Okay, that can go lower and still that divergence remains intact as long as we are above 1246, 1250 or so. Okay, so it's very important that we keep an eye in this area, in this zone, because holding that could send us higher for a retest, perhaps up to around maybe even at the previous stop, okay, 1372. But it is important that we keep an eye on this territory because that signal has not really reached oversold territory. It's not necessary, but there is more room for downside here. Maybe we're going to take this out. Maybe we're going to go and actually see some sort of rejection at the cluster of these channels around 1260, and from there we're gonna see this continue to the upside. But let's not forget, losing that low is going to open the door to 1180 or perhaps even lower.